KHOU 11 News.
We can all save lives during this pandemic by just staying safe at home, keeping 6 feet away from other people. Knowledge, definitely power during this time of uncertainty. And that's why KHOU is committed to answering your questions about coronavirus. Hi, everybody. I'm Russ Lewis from the 411 on the TV side. We appreciate you watching on all of KHOU's digital platforms today. Right now, we're taking a break from the breaking news headlines and the press conferences. We're just answering your questions about this pandemic. At any time, you can text the word facts to this phone number here, 713-526-1111. That'll get you the latest information. You can also text your questions to that same phone number, or you can comment below on this video. And we're reading everything so we know exactly what you want to know. In the last few days, we've received a lot of questions about the holidays, talking about Passover, Good Friday, and Easter. You want to know if it's safe to visit family and friends this weekend. Some of you have family coming in from out of town. Some of you want to take a road trip but stay in Texas, and you want to know if that's okay. Well, here's Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo.
If you go see somebody who you do not live with, you are putting that person at risk. And so we have got to continue to take personal responsibility for this, because the reality of it is the sooner this virus can be controlled, the sooner we can go back to our lives, the sooner the economy will recover.
The judge amended her stay-home order right before Palm Sunday to allow small gatherings for religious services, but there can be no more than 10 people there. Many churches will be streaming their Easter Sunday services online so you can watch them safely at home. A number of you reached out telling us your boss is not following the stay-at-home order, or you see large groups of people getting together in places like parks. Right now, Harris County does have a stay-home order violation form on its website, which is readyharris.org. There's also a phone number you can call. That's at the bottom of your screen right now. If you don't live in Harris County, want to report a business or gathering, some cities recommend calling the non-emergency number for police or a hotline for your particular county. Anyone who violates the order could face fines and 180 days in jail. Here's another question we're getting a lot right now. Why are car dealerships considered an essential business, allowed to stay open? Again, here is Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo.
We said car dealerships could remain because of the mechanic side of it. We've heard a lot of reports that the showrooms are open, and so we're putting out clarity. You know, we don't want anybody out trying on cars right now.
Harris County's website says car dealerships should only be open for maintenance, repairs, and selling parts. Now, somebody can pick up a car that they've already purchased online, but as few employees as possible should be at the dealership in order to complete that transaction. All right, let's talk about the virus and how it's treated. Some information from the Italian health minister did confuse a lot of people out there, and several of you texted or emailed asking if it's true that taking ibuprofen could make COVID-19 symptoms worse. Lots of you take ibuprofen regularly for pain relief, so we understand the concern there. And we went right to the authority on this, which is the World Health Organization. The WHO says it's aware of concerns about ibuprofen and the outbreak, but it is not recommending that people stop taking it. Basically, it's saying there's no proof that ibuprofen is unsafe, so there's no reason to tell you not to take it if you already do. But the WHO still working with doctors to come up with a scientific conclusion about that. They just don't have it yet. Okay, now we want to debunk some rumors out there. Seems like everybody with a keyboard thinks they're a doctor now, and they're sharing info like this online. Just take a deep breath and hold it for more than 10 seconds. If you can do this successfully without coughing or any discomfort, well, it indicates no COVID infection. To get the truth on that, we took your question right to the experts. So here is Dr. David Agus. He is at USC's medical school.
There's an email going around from Stanford University saying, if you can hold your breath for 10 seconds, this is one of the first tests. It is total incorrect, and it is a fraud.
And the doctor also says this: many of the emails going around you may have seen that supposedly come from Stanford University, a lot of those are not real. Some people blaming 5G technology for the spread of coronavirus. Actor Woody Harrelson even shared that conspiracy online. So is it true? Jason Puckett verifies.
So we're talking about 5G. That's the 5th generation of wireless cellular technology. Now 5G uses new tech to send faster signals to your devices. Supporters claim speeds that are 2 to hundreds of times faster than existing cell tech. And providers have been building 5G towers in the US and other countries since early 2018. So why are we talking about 5G and COVID-19? Well, there are multiple claims right now that link the spread of the virus to the spread of 5G technology across the world. Let's break down a few. This video being shared claims to show a group of people in China tearing down a 5G tower. That's false. It is a real video from China, but it's from last year during protests in Hong Kong. Here's the same video on The Guardian in August, months before the coronavirus was spreading. It shows protesters tear down a smart lamppost with cameras and surveillance tech, so it's not even a 5G tower. Claim false. Then there's this long post going around. This screen grab is actually from Woody Harrelson's Instagram before he deleted the post. It makes a lot of claims. The main one, though, that Wuhan, China, where COVID-19 was first reported, was also, quote, China's first 5G smart city, and that the, quote, epidemic only became rapidly more severe as the numbers of 5G antennas skyrocketed. So did COVID-19 numbers only get worse as more 5G tech was installed? No. Chinese media shows that Wuhan was one of China's first 5G smart cities, but they've been rolling out technology since February 2018. That's more than 2 years ago. And the installation of some 5G tech has been halted as quarantines went into effect. So they had plenty of 5G before the virus, and the virus didn't become more severe as more towers were built. Claim false. It's also worth noting some of the countries with relatively high COVID-19 cases, like France and Iran, don't have any 5G tech currently installed. FCC Commissioner Brendan Carr called out the claims that link COVID-19 to 5G as being, quote, from the most dangerous depths of tinfoil hatland. He said that COVID-19 is not spread by radio waves. And this is important. These claims linking COVID-19 and 5G are just combining two unrelated things and trying to frighten people. There is a separate story here as researchers look into the long-term effects of 5G, but it has nothing whatsoever to do with COVID-19. It's unfortunate that millions of people and celebrities are sharing these ideas, so if you see more out there, send us an email and we'll find out what's true. With your Verify, I'm Jason Puckett.
Thank you, Jason, and thanks to all of you for watching You Ask, We Answer, our video here on our digital platforms from KHOU 11 News. If you want to know about something we did not get to in this video, you can post your question below. And remember, please watch the 411 on the TV side. Weekdays, we are answering your questions every day at 4:30.